What's up, you guys? Let me get scooched in here and come over here. Change this account to my other account, the CrystalNinja Team. Please follow me back there. I will follow you back on that account. My other account is a bit full right now, so I gotta unfollow, you know, clean out some stuff. Okay, awesome. Here we are. Good, good, good. So, I'm back to gluing, answering questions, whatever you want. Scratching my nose. Ooh, what happened? And more work still today. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure what this radio is playing, so Ziggy, play Phil Collins.
Shuffling songs by Phil Collins.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So what I'm working on now is we did a awesome live-a-thon today and on Facebook, the Crafty Besties group. So we had a big giveaway. We gave a pretty huge prize. Tumbler, a bunch of lids, 5 packages of our mixes, the shapes, the tools, like a big package. So that was a lot of fun today. So then I'm still here and I had my stuff on and we're having a big sale on syringes. So we did a syringe talk during that, that live. Hello everybody, good to see you guys. Come on in. And awesome. So Jessica, you got to see the Facebook earlier today. Good. I love that. I love that. So I'm still on the gluing with the syringes, but I'm using that SuperGrip Ninja SuperTite. Ninja SuperGrip, sorry, from SuperTite. It's been a long day. I was here till 2 a.m. yesterday. So what I'm doing today is when I was looking through some things, I did maybe a year or so ago, or whatever, to demonstrate on this material, this kind of matte rubbery coating that's on some of these cups sometimes. And this is the technique that I used for this glue. It's a 1-part glue. It's an instant glue, and if you can space your stones just right, you can still see that matte black in between those stones, and it looks pretty sharp. So I had these, I found in a box, these Strata cups that I bought a long time ago to do this technique with, because I love the way the matte looks on these with these stones. So that's what I'm doing tonight, and I'm doing this little organic kind of a fill, kind of a squiggle, I guess. I'll go all the way around it maybe, but so that's what I'm doing tonight. And this is my little tray that holds everything. It's great for all that. Holds all my syringes and supplies, so I can just quickly, I might need like 10 of these for all the projects that I'm in the middle of for my demonstrations that I do with you guys, so it keeps everything together. So I need to get more organized now that I'm still unpacking. Oh, you got a pink mix? Lucky you. I think those are, did they sell out? I thought they did. Oh, did they? Let me check. I thought they did. No, there's still some perfectly pink. What? I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's 7 more. Lucky number 7. And this one, I'm using the Kimuri right now. My favorite because it's gray and black, you know. You know, it's good stuff, good stuff. Right? And this this mix, it's, even though it's a gray mix, it looks really beautiful on this light blue cup. Isn't that crazy? It's very nice. It's coming out really, and they have Calypso Mamedo in here too. I don't know if you can see that. Little bubbles. I'm trying a different angle. Usually you guys are just on desktop, but you know, figured I'd try my new stuff out. So, or my old stuff, just unpacked it. Just unpacked it, right? Yes, the tray, I mean, I rarely show them anymore because sometimes I'm just on my desk, but I was like, no, this tray was completely helpful, especially when we travel around. We don't travel as much anymore, but when we used to, it's great to just kind of put your stuff in one area and not have everything spread out. Oh, I need 2 hands. I'm doing 2 hands today. So glue 1 dot with this hand and stones with this hand. And I like to kind of fit it there and then press a dot of glue, a small dot of glue. I'll put a dot on here and let you guys see just how small, except for I'm going to need a big stone. So let me grab a 30. I want that 30 right here. Or do I want a 20? Yeah, we'll do a 20. I'll do a 30 next to it. But you can't have any ooze out of this glue. You can't smear it, or you'll see all those marks. So it's kind of a process that it does take a lot of practice, but we have an upcoming production job that this process is going to be definitely needed. And so I'll show you this dot of glue. So my fingernail is right by the dot of glue. Let's see if this can focus on here. I was having trouble focusing yesterday, but I think it's, with this lighting, it's much better. So let me know if you can see that. Am I too high? On my other screen, it's a bit high. Let's see. There it is. There's that dot of glue. Of course, it unfocused with my stupid face in the shot. Yeah. So I'm gonna put a 30 on here, an SS30. And then this glue is fairly instant, like it already grabbed it. So that's the size stone for that little bitty dot of glue. Very tiny dots of glue for these big stones. Yep. And it's dry. Like this has been the past 20 minutes I was on Tumbler Hacks 101 doing this cup, and this stuff is cured. Like it's done. It's instant. But it takes longer to apply them, so it's more of a detailed process. But it's still a good process to know. We did, right before all the shutdowns happened, we did 10,000 like lipstick lids, like mascara lid, like a cosmetic lid, with one heart, one Swarovski heart on all of the lids. 10,000 of them. We did it in like, I don't know, 8 days or something, with one dot, and it had to be perfect. If there's too much oozing, it burned the chrome on the cosmetic thing. Talk about some stress, but we did it. We did it. 10,000 pieces in like 8 days. Yeah, we're busy. The gauge is 25, so we have these awesome little, and these are on sale, assorted syringe packs. So you get 5 of the actual syringe barrels, and then 5 pieces of size 25 gauge, 20 gauge, and 18 gauge is in each side. So that's what that's going to look like, and those are in the glue tools category, also the deals category. It might say deals, it might say besties on it because I changed the name earlier. Right, well, for those 10,000, it was just 3 of us. It was Susie, Crystal, and myself. It was just us 3 in those many days. I know, right? Excuse me. Oh, the bottle with the metal tip. So only put acrylic water-based glues like Gem Tack, Fusion Tack. Only put those white glues in there. Most of the clear glues will cure in that bottle. So that's what these look like, the Gem Tack and the Fusion Tack. Yep. And you can leave it in there. I leave mine laying down on its side in my little desk holder here. Keep the little pin inside of it so it doesn't clog, and that's how I store it, just like that. Just like that. And that's a great bottle. Great for gluing. Excellent for gluing. So let's see if that'll fit there. I think it will. But yeah, your pardon me. Oh, why, thank you. Thank you so much. It needs a little freshening up, but the husband, he's been working all weekend, so maybe Tuesday I can get him to do my hair. Do my hair. I do miss the salon I used to go to, but budgets have changed, and I definitely need my assistant more than I need my hair done, so that's where my budget went. That's where the hair budget went, to help bring in a helper. Oh, the size stones in this mix is SS12 to 30. Most of our Ninja mixes are very similar. Some might have a few smaller ones, but for the most part, it's going to be a nice SS12 up to SS30 in these. Sometimes they'll have some shapes and some bubble, some good stuff like that. Some mermaid tears, yes. Are you using 2-part epoxy you showed earlier? I'm not. I'm using 1-part Ninja SuperGrip glue. It's like an instant, but it's non-toxic instant. And I'm using a very tiny amount. I will probably not even need this whole syringe to do this whole cup. Super tiny dots for this technique. Super tiny dots. Super duper tiny. And I like to use 2 hands. I put the glue in one hand and I use my tool in the other hand and just kind of a back and forth motion. That way I'm not putting the dots down and putting it down, and it's a time waster when you do all that. So I try to utilize both hands, and it did take some practice. Yes, it did. It's not like a natural thing to use your left hand or your opposite hand. That's not your dominant hand. So I do make it look easy, but I have practiced for a long time making things faster. Restock Polar Light Purple, Polar Lights. So the first things that we get in on a new color is the mix pack. So that's all we have right now. And once those go, then we'll order the full family. So check out the mix pack. It's really beautiful. And I think once those go, they'll go pretty quick. We only launched them this Friday. And then we'll bring in the full family. Meaning SS6, or I'm sorry, 4, if they have 4s, all the way to 30. So, and we do have the full family of the pink champagne. And that's really beautiful. I have it on the banana here, the top part of the banana. So it's an unfoiled stone, and I ombrate it into the yellow. So yeah, it's good stuff. Right? What is next to the ocean spray bottle? Ocean spray bottle. Ocean spray bottle. Oh, see on my device, I'm watching. I don't see what y'all see. So let me see. Ocean spray. Oh, that's a champagne bottle. That's a big champagne. Let me grab it for you. A big one. A big one. All the way around. And it's full. It's a 3 liter. Big boy. And this was in the window of a bead store in Los Angeles for about 3 years. So it has faded here and the red is gone off the label completely. But yeah, that's my python pattern. I did that in a whole elevator a couple years ago. And then giraffe, and then tiger, and then leopard. So I thought that would be fun. That was a fun project. Ouch, that's too heavy. That is too heavy. Too heavy. Ouch, pardon me. I'm not used to a bar height setup. I gotta get myself in here. Mention that. What is it? What did you mention? Let me help you. Am I blinging the figment popcorn bucket? Oh, awesome. I think is that a purse? A Disney? Something Disney? I don't know. Hi. Hello. How are you guys? Okay. So, actually, do you guys want to see closer up? I can put you right here. Or do you like this angle? What do you want to see? Do you want to see close-up details? Or do you want to see beautiful rainbow paint behind me? I don't know. Where is it? I like how the bubble reflects in here too. So that's very pretty. Very pretty. Yes, the Superflex for sure. There's actually a box of 50 here somewhere in this warehouse, and we're looking for it. So it was delivered. We remember getting it, but I don't know where it got put. So yes, fill out the notify me button on the site whenever something says sold out, and then it'll ping you right when we update that inventory, because it's only 50 boxes, and that's going to go pretty fast, because they even had their shipment. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, I hate that it's sold out, but it says email or text me when it's available. So click on that. And so right now I can see there's 28 of them in a wish list. So those might go pretty quickly once it gets restocked. So always fill that out if you can. I wanted to see, can I see my own live from here? No, probably not, huh? Not my own account. All right, I don't want to log out because that's a problem from here. Okay, I'm back. Close-up details and the beautiful. Okay, awesome. Then I'll just keep doing this. I'll just keep holding it up. Awesome, right? Superflex is a glue. It's a 2-part instant glue, and of course I don't have any at this desk here. But it has a syringe and it mixes together, and then that's what we use on leather for leather shoes. It's a wonderful glue for leather shoes. And then we use it also. It's so good. It's actually was made for machine car parts, automobiles. So we trim out our car parts and wheels with that glue. It's exterior grade. It goes through car washes and snow and heat, all the stuff. So it's a pretty fabulous glue. Very fabulous glue. Oh, you guys want a discount code? Let me make sure my TikTok code is up still. Let's see. There is. So, all caps, TikTok, oops, is going to give you 20% site-wide. 20% off for a couple of days. I don't know how many days. We'll see. But everybody else's coupon code is at 20%, so this one is too. Okay, good. That one should be working. And it's free shipping over $49, $49.99 orders, and I think we even have a flat rate price for international. And we have 1 to 2 business days to pack your order. Just to let you know, with the big sale we've had today on all these syringes and the mixes, there's 384 orders to be started tomorrow, and that usually takes, we usually get through about 200 orders a day, so we're like 2 days behind already. So give us 1 to 2 days to pack your orders, and then once they get out of here, give the mailman some time, because I mean, we've been getting a couple of, where's my order? The postal system has kind of been upset in slow the past 2 years. So nothing has changed, so it might take a minute. We're not the post office, so the code is TikTok, all caps, all one word, TikTok. Yes. Restocking katana tips. What do you mean? Let me see here. We should never be out of katana tips. Replacement. Well, I'm going to update that for you right now because I just saw the bucket and I saw some in there, so I will make sure that Susie knows. Stop. Why is the SKU 472? That's the packing. Okay, weird. Anyway, I'm going to put 50 in here. New 50. Adjust by 50. There you go. Correction. Return stock damage. Oh, this is cool. Count. Okay, I have put 50 in there. Look, I'm even writing it down. I might be making tips in the morning, and I apologize. No, but I saw them. Hold, please. To add them to your order, you'll have to send an email. Or if your other order was over $49, then we can refund the shipping on that to add it. But send us an email because there's hundreds of orders in here right now. Hundreds of orders. I know, right? Get them before the 50 are gone. No, those don't normally sell very fast because our tips last so long. We don't sell a ton of replacement tips. We don't, and that was never the intention. I didn't even want to make replacement tips available because I was like, no, this tool will last a long time. So no, it's okay. We have some. Yes, Black Lives Matter. Yes, of course. Let's see. Oh, your name is pretty. Hope Despairs Mommy's Boy. Sis Mommy's boy. Thank you for coming to the live. Yes. You have your little pink ninjas. Could you include lined up soldiers on a craft table? Oh, I only have the one pink ninja, right? Any top tips? For what? For what? Top 50 tips added. KD. That's me. I'm KD. Pencil. President's Day sale tomorrow. Well, the code right now, TikTok, is 20% off, so enjoy it right now. Enjoy that right meow. But I don't know if they're going to do like an actual blast for that because we've had a massive weekend already, not even having a holiday sale. So yeah, 20% off. Yes. Yes. Hi, Paisley. Oh, hi, Kim. Good to see you. You added 6 polar lights. Can't find the CG glue for your applicator. It is available. We did restock the CG 500, and there still should be plenty, but let me check. CG. We have 62 still in stock. Plenty of those. And it's going to be in the cartridge. I have it right here. It's going to look like this. So it has the part 1 and part 2 barrel, and then you have to buy this applicator gun separately. So that's what that's going to look like. Hi, Tiger74. If you have to paint, Ladybug, if you have to paint something before stoning, what paint and process do you prefer? Well, it depends on what it is, and depending on what it is, we choose the right paint for the surface, but it's all the same. Sand it, clean it, prime it if you have a primer, paint it, and then I do like to seal it. If that name brand of paint has a sealer, then I will use that sealer, but if not, the glue is also a sealer. For this coating, I did not sand. I'm not going to sand, even though this will be handled and washed and used. The glue loves this kind of rubbery coated material. It does not need any sanding, and I didn't want to sand it to mess up this beautiful matte finish because I like the contrast of the sparkly stones with the matte, and it's going to look super cool like that. So not even any sanding on here when it's normally, it's always sand everything all the time, but sometimes there's, no need when you pick different surfaces and different glues. Sometimes you can get away with it, so that's what I'm doing. I'm getting away with it. Top tips for stone decorating, for rhinestone decorating. Practice. Practice some more. Before I did this, I was in the ceramics world, and we would do with the hand throwing of the pottery, if you know what that is. I'm sure everybody does. We would warm up by just throwing 100 cups or 100 bowls. So when someone says, oh, I made 1 cup and it didn't work out, I'm like, where's your other 99 practice? Like, I practice a lot. A lot. So yeah, that's my best tip for everything, is just practice and use as many glues as you can get your hands on to practice with those, not just 1 or 2. I have a habit of buying every kind of glue all the time, no matter that I'm really good at, probably 50 glues over these past, 17 years, but I'm still like, oh, what's that glue going to do? What's that going to do? So I'm always constantly practicing. Always, always, always. I did not get Miss Snorts. She's there till tomorrow night, so till tomorrow at 5. So I'll pick her up after work. I know prepping is least favorite. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes you don't gotta. Awesome. Oh, very cool. Since 2010. Well, let us know some of your top tips. Let us know. I'm always here to learn something. I love it. I love it. And we have we've opened up our training center here in San Diego. So if you guys are ever near San Diego, once we open, stop on by. We're going to have a small retail store. I need some more, put that in here, some more stones. And we've got a class this weekend, a Fundamentals of Sparkle class. It's almost full. I think we have like 4 spots left. And We're having a 3-day dojo next month in March. That's a big class. 3 days. That one's almost full. Right? Your top tip is to watch me. Awesome. Oh, I don't know if she'll be mad. I don't care. She'll be tired. She's gonna be tired AF. She will sleep for 2 days, so I'll get more work done. Oh, you were stationed in San Diego. Oh, I bet that was nice. Thank you for your service. Do you have to use acrylic paint to cover? No, you do not. You can use. It depends on what your item is. So, for our automobiles, we use auto paints. You can use spray paints. You can use any kind of paint. I use Sharpie markers. You can use markers. It's whatever you like. You can put pigments in your glues, and I use any paint. That's kind of fun too. That's kind of fun. Oh, cool. Victorville. Very familiar. Yep. That's just a short drive, depending on traffic. There's no short drive in California. It's all long drives. I am not driving anywhere. No, not for me. Alright, so now I got me a new fresh scoop. And I'm going to continue with, what size do I want right there? I think that'll fit good. Very tiny, tiny dots of glue. Can I fit an SS6 right there? So I'm going to put a dot. I can't even see my dot of glue. I would show you guys, but I'm pretty sure you can't see it either. But it was there. That's too small. That's too big. It's like the three little bears, huh? Too small, too big. Hi, Valerie. Hello. Hi, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, I've got a video still blowing up on TikTok. I've got like 84 comments. Okay. It never stops. It never stops. I guess that's a good thing. I guess that's the reason for the season. I don't know. Let's see. I'll put a big dark gray. So sometimes I like to do random, but sometimes with this particular fill pattern, I really want to keep this the spacing consistent. So I'm actually choosing every stone to make sure it's perfect. Hey Ziggy, play music. Why did she stop?
Playing the most played songs.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. We do our best to go pretty fast. But sometimes there's a couple hundred orders a day, and that does take some time to get out. So I appreciate your patience. And thank you so much for the compliment. We will take it. Although we don't ship it. We just pack it. The mailman ships it. So be nice to your mail persons, your carriers, your postal workers. We couldn't do any of this without any of them. Without all of them. Pardon my... You're different today. I'm here. I'm here. I'll be here tomorrow. Again. And then all through the weekend. I think I'm actually be off on Sunday because it's been many days with no breaks. And we have a class this weekend. I'm already stressing over the class just because that's what I do. But I've got some girlfriends coming in this weekend to help me, or help come in Wednesday to help. So that'd be good. That would be good. Did a name tumbler with blue zircon and oh, I bet so. And I almost went to grab the blue zircon, the blue zircon AB, because we just got the mixed packs of those. But the cup I wanted to use, it maybe was this one. Was there another one? It didn't quite. I didn't like it, so I was like, no, let me use this Kamori. So I'll use that blue zircon AB soon, and then maybe I'll mix it with blue zircon. Maybe that's what I'll do. I ain't scared. I'll do whatever. The courses, no, Ladybug, the courses are just online. You just watch the videos. The in-person events, that's going to be where you find the in-person classes. and we're going to update that very soon to get like our monthly schedule going on. We'll probably do the the 3-day dojo maybe every other month. It's kind of a big class. And then we'll add some smaller classes very soon. I think we're going to do like a license plate night, to do your whole license plate frame, and start bringing in some more car parts. And I want to even do like to help people with their wheels. I'm going to have like some inexpensive rims to work on. It's not easy to work on those. They're very big. They're awkward. So that might be a fun class. And I've got a lot of people that, do custom, really spectacular custom paint jobs and cars and all kind of stuff. So for them to learn this process, it's just going to help them offer a better service, There's Gordon. He sings to me. Ziggy, volume up. He sings to me. What do you use the humidity thermometer for? So, Diamond, that's a great idea. Question. So, it's always good to just be aware of your temperature in your room or your workspace. Some people work in their garage, and it might be, 20 degrees different from there till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it drops back down. So your glues are going to change throughout the day. They're going to go off faster or slower depending on if it's hot. All glues will go off faster if it is hot, and they will slow down if it's cold. So it's just kind of good to be aware. And then I have one that's my little favorite magnet that I have. Thermometer that I have is a little magnet, and I can attach it to the items, because to do that, when I worked on the Porsche at SEMA in Vegas, even though it was a nice mild day in November, it was not cold whatsoever. I think I was wearing this exact same thin shirt with my little scarf, and we were totally comfortable, but with all the sun on the car, the temperature of the hood I was working on was at 145 degrees. So the glue, this CG500 that normally takes an hour of working time, was going off in 15 to 20 minutes. So having a thermometer is very important for what we do. Very important. And they're on sale. Check out the deals or the besties section. They're marked down. Awesome. Yeah, Tiger, come on over. Yep. One day you can, Kim, one day, and you're not too far away, so just come on over. But let me open up first. What is it? 4.5 hours? Is it Scottsdale? Is that where you are? Is that Scottsdale? Have I met Ryan? Oh, you mean the King of Creations? No, he comes Saturday. He's coming to class Saturday. He's coming to class. We're going to have fun. Yes. Let's see. Did I miss any kind of questions? No, I got them all. Oh, it looks good on the video. The stones, like you can see where I'm placing them. Okay, I'm just checking out these new angles, And I got my table set up, and then I'll have like the big arm with all the holders on it, so it can kind of keep the desk a little bit more clear, a little cleaner, Let's see. I know, right? It's gotta be like that. At least that part. The rest of this mess, I can deal with. But this, I gotta have it like that, because that will waste your time. If you're looking for the stones and you don't, that will waste a lot of time. I gotta have at least that part in my life perfect. The rest of it, I can deal with. It's a mess, but I'm still working on, moving in, making it my space. And the collapsible straw, How long does it take for a beginner? I would say a couple of hours. I wouldn't say a full day, but a couple of hours. I can do one of those in about 45 minutes. But I've been doing it for many, many years. I go super fast with those. But I think a normal person is a couple of hours. So nice little afternoon project. Yeah, those are great. That's a great project. Yes. Should you mask for your two-part epoxy Bob Smith you're about to start? If you're sensitive to epoxies, then of course, yes, you should. Yeah, for sure. I don't have the SDS in front of me for Bob Smith, but yeah, it's a normal epoxy that it's not. I haven't ever studied on it that it says to not mask, like the CG500 says, unless you are extremely sensitive to epoxies, there's no need for PPE. It's made with such high ingredients that it's not nearly as effective, or not as, what do you call it? Ziggy, volume down. What the heck? So yeah, it's always good to do that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, without me knowing exactly right now, I would say go ahead and, go ahead and do it just to be safe. There's no reason just to be safe. It's nothing out of your day to just be a little safer. Shouldn't be anything biggie. And we're all used to wearing masks now anyway, so it's no big deal. No big deal. But the glue I'm using right now is from SuperTite, Ninja Super Flex, and it is completely non-toxic, 0 cancer warnings. And it's pretty good stuff. And I think my spacing on that stone is not good. Let's see if it'll come off. Let me not do it towards the camera. And let me not gouge my beautiful matte coating. Oh good, it didn't. It didn't. Okay. Yay, I fixed it. Hooray. Oh, let's see. Jusan says, what got you started? It was a hobby. It was a hobby. Years ago, I was doing cell phones. I started doing my own cell phone. But my other current hobby was ceramics and mosaics. This is just a mosaic, but smaller. So I had been doing this kind of work for years and years, and then one of my girlfriends brought a magazine home, and she was like, oh my god, look at this blinged out phone. You could do this. And I'm like, yes, I can. I can do it way better. So I did, and here we are. So yeah, whenever you guys see something and you're like, oh, I can make that, then yes, go ahead, do it. You never know where it can lead you, but be the best, That's what I always try to do, is go after something all the way, and here we are. And that was in 2005. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Is the convertible Audi in your video hubby's car? That is correct. That is his, her name is Yasmin. Stupid. She makes him so happy. I let her. Whatever. Yep, that's his baby. Yep. And his license plate. Oh, his license plate did say Code Brown because he's an ICU nurse. If you know, you know. But now he got his new plate and it says Bit Squad. He's a bit boy guy. I like Bit Boy. And the cup I made for them was on the desk again the other day, so that's cool. They love their CrystalNinja tumbler for Bit Boy Crypto. Good stuff, good stuff. Right? Yeah, but it's with he spells it Y-A-Z. Yasmin. Oh, he loves her. He loves her. Except she had to get new shocks last week, and it took 3 weeks to get them. So that was 2 rental cars he had to get because he didn't have no Yasmin, and he could have bought a whole Fiat the cost of those shocks, but that's what he wanted. You want the Iron Man car, you got to pay the Iron Man price. I didn't know I married Tony Stark, but I guess I did. Oh well. Oh well. That's alright. He's my Popeye. My Popeye. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. If I don't mind, if I don't say so myself, I think that's quite nice. It's like a slug. It's a blob. It's a caterpillar or something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, right? I don't know how he is so expensive. He's legit from the rice fields of Louisiana. He is not from fancy, but he is so fancy. I don't know how he came up with how he is, but he is. He is. I mean, somebody's got to do it, right? Somebody's got to be fancy. I'm just glad he knows it ain't me. Yeah, I might be doing a few of these cups because I love to see this matte texture through the stones. And I've got my my filter light on right now to not have any sparkles. So wait till it gets sparkly and then non-sparkly behind it. Ooh, that's going to be a nice contrast. I like a good contrast. So who's going to start practicing using 2 hands? Who's going to start practicing this? Do it, do it. Do it, do it. Yes, he does. This mix is Kamuri. Sorry, I'm butchering that for sure. Lots of grays. And some Calypso bubble. Mermaid tears are inside. Pardon me. Yeah, it looks really washed out with that light on. But that's okay. I need my wrinkles to look washed out too. So it's doing it. Right? And, oh, I think I marked down these mixes. Are they still marked down from earlier? You guys, you about to get a... If it's in stock, I think I marked them down. Let me check. Bling Supplies, exclusive Ninja mixes. So some are sold out. Yeah, they're marked down to $39 plus your 20% off. So what is that? Oh, there's plenty in stock for that one. Yeah, $31.99 is with that 20% off, and then free shipping after $49. So that's cool. Yes, well, hi Crunchy and Crafty. You can ask me anything you think you might have missed. So you said just off the glue where you are placing each stone. That is correct. With this technique, because using this matte kind of cup, this coating on here, it's a strata cup, and I want it to be spaced out so that I can see that matte coating in between the stones. So it's going to be a very nice contrast of the sparkly stones with the matte texture. So I'm leaving a slight gap so that we can see that. Plus with this texture, sorry, I'm out of focus, I think. There we go. With this texture or this coating of this cup, I did not sand it. I normally say sand everything that you use and touch, but I did not sand it because this glue, the SuperTite Ninja SuperGrip, wants this material so bad. Like, it loves this material. It is not coming off this material. It's not coming off. You'd have to chisel it off. So it's a good technique to learn, and I have a huge production job coming up that I have to use this glue for, and use this technique. Using both hands helps you go faster. And then I always forget I have my Ninja trays to hold everything nice and still. So this is my practice for a job that's coming in 2 or 3 months. So this is how I kind of work all this stuff. Awesome. Yes. I probably will, but the lid, let's see how the lid goes on. Yeah, the lid actually goes all the way to that thing, so I'll go all the way up to there, but I think I'll just do like a weird little shape spiraling around, just kind of to be a little organic, kind of, different. And so yeah, I'll do that. Awesome. Well, hi, Jude. Hello. Thank you so much. Hello. I know, right? Well, see now, Coco, it's not a matte glue. You have to practice to not have any ooze out, because it could ooze out and it would be, you'd still see it. It would still be a blemish. It wouldn't be as matte as this cup. It would just be kind of dull and kind of grody. But sometimes it's also kind of shiny. So you got to practice and not have any glue oozing out. No glue oozing out. So it's a different technique. I'll show you real quick. I'm going to put y'all super close. Let's put you on here maybe. I think I can get you on here. Let's see. Let's practice with my different views. Let me move this over here. And come on for a little ride. Whoopsies. All right, let's see what angle that is. Not too bad. Let's see if it'll focus. If it stays in focus, or if it doesn't like it, or if it's going to be a jerk to us today. Yep, it's going to be a jerk. What in the heck? What if I just do that? Let's see. Let's give it a moment to focus. All right, that's not so bad. It's definitely not anything sparkly, and that's okay, because we don't want sparkle. That's why I have lights like this, and I'll show you guys. So I have a big 1-panel light, and so it floods everything with light, but no sparkle. It's very important to not have sparkle when you're working as much as we work for this, because it hurts your eyes. It really does hurt your eyes. It's very, it will strain your eyes. So I'll put a little flash on right now. So if you had to work in that flash all night, like it's so horrible on your eyes to have to do such a sparkly, it gets crazy on your eyes. It's very straining. All right. Oh, awesome. I'm a role model. Well, I'll try to be a good role model. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Very nice. Let's see. All the packages are mixed stones, meaning different sizes. If they say mixed, yes, different sizes. If they're an exclusive Ninja mix, they're going to have different colors and different sizes. But some of the colors, like every normal color, probably has a mixed pack, because I love those. I love the mixed pack. All right, so the amount of glue that I use, I really want it to be zoomed in. I don't think it's going to let me do it. What could I put right there? Hang on, I need something heavy. How about this heavy-ass cup? Sorry, I'm just being funny. Because I want this to lay down a little bit more. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. Now we got some focus. Look at that. You did it. What did you do? What did you do? Hang on, I missed something. Oh, sorry. Let's see. You have to decide what you want some packs for. Yes, yep, that is true. The sparkle is blinding. That's so true. Awesome. You got some new glasses. Oh, you ordered the glue the other day. As the glue is the cartridge. As the glue. Oh, the CG500 maybe? The glue that's in the cartridge? All right, okay, good, we can see. So I'm going to first, when I do this technique, I do like to see if the stone is going to fit before I glue it. So I'm going to put one here, and that does fit right in this little gap. So I'm going to put a very tiny dot of glue. Can you guys see that? I'm going to try to move it around a little bit. Maybe the light. Can you see how small that dot of glue is? Oh, I think you can. Ooh, I get so excited when the details, they show up. And then we're going to touch the stone. And then sometimes I want to just hold my little tool and I give it a little squiggle. I'm actually moving it, but now it's already stuck. So it's not going to move anymore. See how awesome that was? Give me some likes if you like that. Give me a share if you like that. Oh, you know what else? Follow my other account if you like that. Where's my little hearts at? Heart, heart, heart. There we go. There's my other account. Yes, I love the Kubaton. It's a good one. It's a good one. All right, so now let's continue on, this part. I guess I'll continue going this direction. Right? So let's see. I think this size will fit here, and it sure will. So then I'm going to put a little tiny dot, and then place that stone, give it a little swiggle, a little movement, and then it's going to start grabbing it, and there it goes. Let's do a big guy. Let's do a big of the dark. Yes, that fits perfect right there. So that's where I'm going to put that one. Right there. Awesome. Yes, a lot has sold out. We had a big a live-a-thon today with Crafty Besties. So we did sell out of a ton of stuff. Oh, yeah, no worries. And I'm going to be live a lot more during the weekdays as well. So I'll start working out a schedule to where I can be live more. Because, I mean, I work every day. I don't get weekends off either, so I hear you. I hear you. So let's keep going. The Glue Master Kit comes with those needle tips, right? Do we have that? I don't know if we have that kit anymore. Let me hang on a second. Let me make sure I know what you're talking about. Glue tools. So we have the tray, the bottle, the work mats, those thermometers, all the syringes. Oh, look, that is there. The 100 gauge, 100 pieces. So the assorted syringes and tips, the big one, this is the larger kit. It's on sale severely. I think it's marked down more than half off. Yeah, it's marked down to only $4.99 for all this in here, and it's normally $15.95. Yes. I know I literally mean a dot of glue. Oh, Lord, delivering babies. Well, my goodness. You had a busy day. Busy day. Right? That's awesome. Very cool. All right, let's see. What other size do we need here? I'm picking through. I think the 30 is going to fit here. So even for a 30, that's the size dot of glue that I'm going to use for that 30. Like super tiny dot of glue. And what it's doing underneath is it's spreading out the whole way under that stone. I got to figure out a way to do it like on something clear. And then show you the opposite side of how it, like maybe I'll put the lid on the camera, the acrylic, and do it upside down or something, like something weird. I gotta figure out something to make a cool angle. Let's see, what do you use with glue? So a sprinkle of hope. This is the, I'm using a syringe, a very tiny tip, the 25 gauge tip, and it is inside this assorted syringe packet in the on the site on CrystalNinja.com, and then I'm using SuperGrip. It's an instant. It's a one part. It is very, very fast. Yes, and Coco, for sure. This matte cup. Now, it's a rubbery kind of a matte. I'm not sure if that is any different than matte paint, but this is for sure a rubbery coating. There's a Starbucks cup I have from a couple years ago, and it's got the same kind of matte texture to it. And that's where I used it for this technique, how I left a little bit of space so I can see that nice black matte texture up against the shiny stones. Right? I know, isn't this so nice? I think Susie did this mix. Or Steve, I'm not sure. But I love it. They knew I would love this. I do like this. I don't know if I want to put a 30 right there. I think a 20 is much more appropriate. Look at that. And so now it's stuck. That one took a little bit longer, but good stuff, good stuff. Does Multigrab 360 cure fast like that too? Not at all. Multigrab 360 is very similar to, I guess the E6000. I mean, it's our replacement for that. So yeah. I need a mod. I am the mod. What happened? Do I need a mod? Awesome. After what Sanjani did to Bree. Well, I'm not sure about that situation. I'm not sure, so I apologize if I'm... But this is probably not the proper venue to go into anything, so... we don't need to be doing all that. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm here for... oh, yep, okay. I'm here to help anybody out. And let's see. Oh yeah, my heater just clicked on because it's cold in the in San Diego. It's like 68 outside, so I gotta have my heater on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I missed something. Oh well. I'm just working. I'm just doing my thing. And I can't wait to work on Bree's Jeep. I cannot wait. And I'm not sure who said I was doing it for free because everything costs something. Everything is going to cost something. Yeah. The retail space, hopefully, oh my God, 34 degrees. Yeah, I don't think so. I will pass on that. We have someone coming tomorrow to hang some more slat wall. So I will say in March. That's my goal, is to be open in March. 29? Oh no. Yes, that's so jazz. This is the Kamuri mix. And it's a beautiful gray, and there's some Calypso bubble inside. It's incredible. Incredible. As you can see. And with this technique, I'm using this glue, Ninja SuperGrip, in a very tiny syringe, a 25 gauge syringe, and we have all of our syringes on a severe sale. So check out CrystalNinja.com, and these I think this big pack is only $4.99, and you get 5 syringes and then 5 tips in 3 different sizes. Right? California trip. Yes, our location, Sip and Sassy, we are south of San Diego, so we are in the National City area. And we've already been having classes in our 6,000 square foot training center. So yeah, good stuff. And it's going to be a very small retail store right when you walk in, so don't think it's a massive store like Los Angeles and all those good places. It's just a small little store. It's only going to have, of course, what we sell on the website, so, Thank you. Yeah, I'm super happy with this. I love my spacing. It's just a certain technique that I have to do in a few months, so I'm just kind of brushing up on my practice. I want to put this one right here. I got a little tiny one. Itsy bitsy. And hold that there. And hold this there. This technique, I guess I would just call it, I don't know, two hands? I don't know. I guess I should think of a cool name for it, but it's just 1 dot of glue per stone. I use both hands so I can go a little faster as I do this process. And I did not have to sand this cup at all. The matte coating loves this glue. This glue is for hard to glue leather and rubbery surfaces, but they have to be a hard surface, not a flexible surface, or it will be very brittle and it will pop off. It'll pop off. I know, right? Thank you guys. Well, there's plenty in stock, so grab them. They are on sale. I guess we'll leave everything on sale because I didn't even know it was President's Day. I guess we'll leave it on sale till after that. So, dang it. That one stuck a little too. Or it didn't stick. Oh, not enough glue on that one. Weird. Oh, there's like a... It's not flat all the way. It's not flat all the way. Two-handed spaced scatter. That's too much of a mouthful. Nah. How about double-fisted sprinkle fill? Maybe. Something from Kung Fu Hustle. I don't know. That's more my jam. This tool is the Crystal Kubaton. Kubaton is a small dagger that a ninja would use. And it's got a little small dagger. And look at that little small stone just hanging on there. And it's going right there on that little small tiny dot of glue. I can barely see it. Barely see it. Whoopsies. Get on here. So if there's too much glue, sometimes it won't let go. I'm just being a little finicky. Double trouble bling, right? I love it. I love it. Thank you. The glue I'm using is Ninja SuperGrip from SuperTite. And it's a 1-part instant. It is not a beginner glue. I'm using a very tiny 25 gauge syringe tip to put very tiny dots of glue. It is 1 dot of glue per stone. So for this one, I'll put an itty bitty dot. I don't even know if, can you see that, if it's going to focus. Can you see how tiny that dot of glue is? Right there. And I'll put a stone on it right there and hold it for a couple of seconds. It's all you got to do. And then that is it. It is done. It is done. So, and don't have any ooze out or you will see it. It will bloom on your stones. You will not be happy. So practice on something else before you go for it. And look, that stone is kind of broken right there. Is it sharp? It's not sharp. I'm going to leave it. Let's put a little bit bigger dot of glue for that 30. Look how big that dot of glue is, y'all. That's massive. Let's watch it. Ready? And then press down ever so slightly. I'm jiggling it a little bit and yep, she's good. She's good. Good stuff. And that's all you need. Itty bitty dots. Itty bitsy dots. Oh, it does look good. I'm happy with this. I'm so happy with this. Maybe I do need the whole thing. I don't know. Yes, the bestie sale is still up. It sure is. I made them their own category, and it's still up. The coupon code is still up. And I guess I'll leave it up till Tuesday because I didn't realize it was President's Day. So there you go. There you go. How long do I let gem tack sit? Do you mean like to dry? I would give it a week or so. That's what most people do. Oh, it does look like a waterfall. Yes. Yes. I guess I should figure out how to get a mod. But how do you know, like, if you're on or if someone can't be on the whole time? Like, I'd have to hire somebody. It's a lot of work. But I don't hardly ever get anybody that's being strange. That was a bit strange. I did not even recognize that name. You started in 2009, used a pencil eraser. Oh, very cool. Yes, I'm glad too, because from, let's see, 2005 for 8 years, I was strictly all tweezers. And I was very good at tweezers, but now I cannot even open a water bottle or, oh my God, it was so hard to open my damn vitamins the other day. My hands are not happy with me, so. But luckily, these tools have made a ton of difference in my life and lots of other lives too. How many bags do a cup? Well, for this technique, I'm kind of spreading everything out. I might be able to get 2 out of this, and it's a 16-ounce cup, so maybe 3. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole thing. But on like a 20-ounce tumbler, most people use 20-ounce. Pardon me. You're going to need 3 or 4. It just depends on your spacing and your fill pattern, or maybe even your design. I know, right? That was a little hiccup. Well, I highly respect both young ladies, so whatever's going on, they can work it out, because I'm a grown up and I'm over here doing my thing. Respecting everyone. Yes. All right. Too big. I want this one. Nope. And I don't know that that's going to have a small one in that size. We'll put it right here. I'm kind of checking all my sizes before I put them in there, just to make sure, so I can keep this kind of nice loose spacing. Awesome, thank you. I'm happy that my voice is calming. I don't think my husband would agree, but we didn't ask him. Sometimes I'd like to press them down. Or maybe I'm just trying to show y'all my nails that still look halfway decent. Let's see. If I was to come up, I guess so. And then I could start like putting just a few out here and just twinkle them out and make it heavier and heavier to make it like a burst, kind of a burst look. A burst. Why, thank you. I try to keep lots of lotion on these hands, lots of cuticle oil, 0 sun for the past 20 years, 0 sun. Because the first 30 years was all sun damage, and I do apologize to all of my skin. I do apologize. I wasn't really taking any of that serious, and now I do. Hopefully that was enough to not mess up my skin. I know, right? A diagonal. That's true. I do live in sunny San Diego, but I don't ever go outside. When you live here, it is not all about the beach because the beach is filled with all the tourists. In my first 10 years here, I lived on the beach. I lived on a resort on the beach, and we might have partook of the beach 3 times in 10 years. Like, it's just not, when you work there, it's not like your place of relaxation at all. But, and now we live like 10 miles away from the beach, but yeah, I'm not going over there. I'm not going over that traffic. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not messing with that. I ain't messing with those kids. Yes, coupon code TikTok. Yes. This mix is called Kamuri, and it is SS30 down to SS. There's a couple of 6s in here actually, and there's also Calypso Bubble and a few sizes in here too. It's a beautiful mix. Beautiful mix, and it is on sale for $39.99, and use your code TikTok for 20% off. Yes, 20% off is TikTok. Yes. And this tool is called the Crystal Kubaton. It's a couple of years new. It's not brand new. We only have the 3 tools, and it's retractable. So the base, you can turn the base, and that's what's going to make your little lead point come out. Your wax lead, I guess is what you can call it. And it's the same exact synthetic wax material that's in all of our tools. How much stones in the flame package and the mix package? It doesn't say. Which flame? Tell me more. Which one? Which one? Is it the new polar lights? Those are new. And those do have 1,440 pieces in them, but they are a very small mix. There's a lot of small 8s and 6s and 4s in here. A couple of 16s and 12s. But if it's the rainbow flame. So in rainbow, the normal colors in those mixes, they're all approximately 1,440 pieces. In our custom mixes, they're 50-gram bags. So they're all going to be different. They're all done by weight. And there's a good, for sure, 1,000 stones in here. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, good. Yeah, for sure. I know, because it's the workhorse. The katana is hands down the best tool. But I just wanted to offer a different mechanism. Some people like the thinner part of this and the different grip of this one, and also to be able to have a smaller tip. Some people think they can only do their small stones with this tool and the big stones with the others, but I can make any of them work. And the Tonto is, again, the smaller or the lesser expensive of all of them. It's just like a pencil shape of the same tool. Yeah. Why do people not use E6000? Well, I did used to use tons of it for many, many years, but through education and learning, it is highly toxic, and I've just wanted to be a little bit wiser in my choices. But I did not know this until I learned it. It is a class 2 carcinogen, and it's quite dangerous to use it, and as it cures, it has aromatics in it, and it has worse than VOCs, so it's quite dangerous stuff. So we found a glue, Multigrab 360 is a complete replacement for that glue. You don't need nearly as much of it. Now, it did take me a few months to learn how to use that glue and stop flooding the glue like I used to do with E6000. So it is a different technique, but by far we've been super happy not having it here, and we have not needed it. So when we learn better, we do better. We don't need that stuff. We don't need that stuff. Just use your eyeliner pencil. I mean, you know. Yeah, and on the actual instructions of E6000, it specifically says, do not use on drinkware. That's what their instructions say. So, I'm not ever, let me look at you. I don't even know how do I flip? I don't know how to flip, but let's see. Flip camera. Whoops. Oh, there's me. So, I like to, when I talk about this particular topic, I don't like to ever, what do you call it? diss anyone for what glue they choose, what they're doing at all. It's a safety concern for me, and it's huge, and I take it very seriously, but I'm not ever going to diss anyone if I come across their video or they're chatting about it or whatever. I'm not the one that says, don't you go use that glue. I'm not that person at all, not one bit. So it's awesome to study and learn lots of glues, and what I mean by that is, let me show you. So we have lots of glues, and I was showing earlier today, sorry for my mess y'all got to see, is when we use syringes and I'm studying different kind of glues, I keep my syringes, I keep them labeled, and that way, what's this one? This one was, what's it say? Yoo-hoo Max. So I keep the glue in there, and I can see how it ages. So I can see, look, that glue went all nasty and yellow. You know, so, and this is the one we colorized earlier. But, you know, keep your syringes, watch how that glue ages, and then it's okay to buy glue every time you go out. It's okay to practice and study and read all those dangerous instructions and warnings. Or some glues are fake glues of other horrible glues, and they don't have any warnings on them whatsoever. So just be careful about stuff. And study. I can't stress enough to study and make little test tiles and make notes, you know, of what you think the glue, you know, smells like, or if it's runny or whatever, because it's super helpful when you get tons of projects like we do, and we have to use tons of different glues. Now on our site, the glue guide, we totally have like our top 5 or whatever that's on the glue guide. But there's tons of glues out there, you guys, but I just don't have room on my website or in my world to have to explain every single kind of glue that we've used. Or let me put this back on the, sorry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get y'all dizzy. I apologize. Look at that fruit bowl. Who wants some fruit? Right? I know. Oh yeah, and the SDS sheets, yeah, that's a whole different story. Like, the information is out there, but they do make it hard to read, and it's hard to understand some of it. But if you can find like some of the chemicals that are listed in like the ingredients, and then you Google those ingredients, it might take you a little time, and it's definitely a rabbit hole that you can go down with all the chemicals and stuff. But yeah, it is fascinating to know that you know, most of those chemicals in so many glues are banned in Europe. Like, I like to go off of the Europe, what do you call it, requirements, because they're a lot safer with their stuff than good old America, you know. So it's fun to study all that stuff, and it's kind of a huge thing to do so. So yeah, but I will never ever you know, catch attitude with anybody about what they're doing, and that's not me. Oh, for sure, a lot of food is banned. That, yes, for sure. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, pardon me, I had to take a swig of my water. Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of stuff. So, but we try to take it very serious. And when I know I have to use a glue that is quite toxic, I mean, I suit up. I don't let any of my employees near it. You know, we have to take precautions and be safe about stuff, you know. And when we know better, we do better. What glue did you use on the fruits? Oh, I used just the Fusion Tack yesterday. That's all I was doing with this fruit. Just Fusion Tack. I didn't sand it. I used a little Sharpie marker to make it darker. It's all Fusion Tack. Sorry, I'm so close. That's my angle right now. That's my angle. Uh-oh, you're going to get blocked. Why are you getting blocked? The cup I'm using, this is from just Amazon. So look for Strata, Strata, and it's like a 6-pack. There's a bunch of them, or maybe it was a dozen, I forget. But there's a bunch of fun colors. So I think that's why I'm going to be doing, I did get to save one of the perfectly pink mixes, and there's a pink one in there. So I think I will have to do a pink one. That's right. For this particular glue, let me not put my knife right there. This is SuperGrip, Ninja SuperGrip from SuperTite. It's a 1-part instant. It's actually a wonderful glue for nail art as well. It's completely non-toxic. And so I have it in this tiny syringe, little 25 gauge syringe tip here. Oh, thank you for the roses. Hi, Rosario. Good to see you. And then we're having a sale on most all of our syringe kits. So you get all of this for $4.99 plus your 20% off TikTok coupon code and free shipping over $49.99. And I didn't even know that it was President's Day, so I guess that coupon will stay good till Tuesday. And then everybody's coupons go back down to 10%. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Oh, you got a pink one. Awesome, Pat. Cool. Yeah, that's a good one. And we'll be able to remake that one. So that'll be, except for we'll have to sub out, because it's got the Rosewater Opal. The Swarovski is in here. And a lot of it, too. So if we sell out, then we'll have to just substitute the KiraKira pink opal, which is totally fine, but then we'll keep that price a little bit lower. Yes, you're working. Welcome. The TikTok coupon code is TikTok. All caps, all one word. TikTok. 20% off. 20% off your whole order, the whole website. Classes, courses, everything is 20% off. Hi, K-Bell. I am working on a matte coated, oh, there was not enough glue there, cup. It's a strata cup, but I'm just showing how to use super tiny dots for each stone for this technique. On this cup, I did not even sand it. This glue loves this matte kind of rubbery coating. Oh, you got a Rosewater Opal? Sweet! Yeah, that's one of Sanjanit's favorite colors. I may or may not have scrounged up another factory pack to send to her. Maybe. Is this glue good for pens? I'm going to say no, only because it's not an easy glue to use. And I would use Gem-Tac, Fusion-Tac, Multi-Grab, even the 2-part epoxies are all much easier to use than this glue. This is kind of a difficult little process, but I would not use it for pens. Unless you just give it some practice, then you might be ready for it. You just might be ready for it. Tiny dot. I can't even see that dot of glue. Can't even see it. You know what I do like to see? I like to see how clear my screen is now. I was really getting irritated with my lighting and everything, and it's funny how one light can make a world of difference. A world of difference. And I'm super happy so far. Super tiny dots. Y'all see how small these dots of glue are? Sorry. Ugh. Let's put one here. Let you guys look at that dot of glue right there. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's beautiful. Can you see it? And now it's gone. Hold it down for a couple seconds sometimes. There we go. Oh, the little chihuahua went to sleep with my boring voice. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get Ellie on a better schedule. Because when she's here, yeah, she plays and she can kind of do her own thing, but it's like she's constantly tricking us to go outside. And I'm like, that's not fun because it gets me out of my groove. I'm trying to work, and she's like, but I want to go outside. And I'm like, but I'm trying to work. And of course, she don't listen, so. But I will pick her up tomorrow after work, and I'm sure she will be zonked out for 2 days. Casey, I sent her to camp. She's been at daycare camp since Friday. It's okay, Abs. I'm here. I wanted to leave the gaps on this technique because it's like a matte cup, so there's no shine on this cup. It's like a rubbery coating on it, and that's why I'm also using this glue. Where'd you put the glue? Oh, this glue loves this matte coating. So normally we do have to sand all of our items to get the glue to stick really well. I did not sand at all. And I like to leave the gaps because I want to see that matte coating behind these beautiful stones. So it just makes a nice contrast. That's all. You can totally put them closer. It's just more difficult because this glue is an instant glue. So if you don't place your stone exactly where it goes, then it's a problem. You got to rip them all off. It does take some practice for this glue. It is not a beginner level glue. And so yeah, it's okay to have gaps, especially if they're, you know, a contrast or something fun in between the stones. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's all about technique tonight. Just showing a whole different technique. This is something I'm going to have to do a major, large project on in a couple of months. So I thought, what better way to practice this technique? And I found these cups in a box in the warehouse last night. I was here till 2 a.m. digging through stuff, and I was like, oh, jackpot. So I'm constantly keeping up on practice of lots of techniques, because you just never know. And that one client calls and says, I need such and such done, and it's like a weird process. Then I gotta be practiced and remember how I did something, you know? Let's see, what is the largest container of rhinestones you sell? We have right now the factory packs, the 10 gross usually. But we're about to have the I saw that. There's a broken stone right there. Ah! I can't believe that. What? Oh, now it's stuck. Now it's on there. No. Oh, good then. Huh. Get off there. It hurt us talking about it. Let's put a little bit more glue there. Sometimes the backs of them are a little bit, have a texture and they don't lay down right. So that's why that one didn't stick. Yeah, she's going to be tired. Very tired. I am certain. Oh, but of the largest stones, we're going to have the 100 gross bags very soon. I think it's 50 gross if it's the larger 30s. I forget what it is. But yeah, for the retail store, we're going to offer those very soon. Very soon. All right, that's the size dot for an SS30 right there. That's it. It's about the size of an SS3 stone. Like, that's it. And it did go to all the edges. I don't know if you saw that little shine of the glue that came out. I don't think you can see it, but I don't know about you guys, but I like how sharp this camera is tonight. I'm not cussing my camera tonight. Yes, I did use rubbing alcohol, but I did not sand it. And you can ask me any question over and over again. I will never get upset with you. I am not that person. That is not my vibe. Right? Is that what the cool kids say? It's a vibe. Whimsical Owl. This is the Kimuri, the gray. I don't have the fancy sticker on this because it's mine, but there's the mocha grays in here. Some Calypso bubble is in here. It's quite fabulous. And this is like a baby blue, kind of rubbery cup. Kind of baby blue. And let's see here. Let me look at something. Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. Good stuff. I need a different window over here. Okay, cool. So let's keep going and get to down to this little edge here. Oh, what happened to the Jeep? What happened? Oh, yeah, you need on the hood of your Jeep. Yeah, well, we have plenty of these. Another question. If I plan to see Bling tumblers, sell, or some, do I need a license? No, not at all. Not at all. Now, if you're talking like logos, then you should have licensing for logos like NFL or Mickey Mouse and all that stuff. That's the only licensing that I know of. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? How many packs will this cup use? I will probably use maybe 2, maybe 3 for this one because my spacing is quite spaced out. So I'm not using as many stones as normal. But I won't know until I'm done. I think this is a 16-ounce cup. I don't like how that is. I'm going to use a smaller one for there. Yes, more gap. More gap. Just ordered. Awesome. Give us a couple of days to pack these orders. Okay, guys, now there's near 400 in there from just today, so we've been getting lots of, where's my order? I placed my order at 8 p.m. Sunday morning on Black Friday, and how come it's Monday at 9 a.m. and you haven't shipped it yet? We're getting a lot of those lately, and I'm like, well, the shipping policy states 1 to 2 business days, blah, blah, blah. Plus the mailman, he's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. A 22 ounce as well, yeah. Oh, sure, you did some to gift and was asked if I can sell it. Yeah, I would recommend not selling it, and I totally recommend not even doing them for gifts, because all it takes is one person to show their amazing gift that you made for them on whatever social platform, and it goes viral, and then you get a giant $50,000 cease and desist. So, you know, I've been there too. Make this for my niece. It's just for my niece. Okay, and then I'm in a lawsuit because, you know, they didn't want to buy the $28 licensed cup, and then you can decorate that. No, they wanted to save, you know, $8, but now you have a $50,000 cease and desist. So it's not worth it. Not for me. Not for me. Yes, these cups are from Amazon. Strata. It came in like a, was it a 12-pack? I forget. I bought them months ago, and they've been in a box, and then we moved. And I found them last night, and I was like, what? Score! I want a black diamond shadow. Yes, right there. Itty bitty dot of glue, itty bitty stone. Right? You're collecting all your cups. You may have no clue. Well, you can sell them, you can display them, you can give them away, you can have contests, giveaway contests for your company if you have a company. But if you've got a bunch of logos on there, don't tell me whatever you're doing with them. Don't even tell me about it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But it's good to practice learning about color and design. That way when someone says, hey, I need you to do this, and have it be inspired by such and such, and then you'll have the design skill to make something that is actually inspired by, but not copied or duplicated, etc., etc. You know, you're so welcome. I'm here to help anybody and everybody. I am not using epoxy tonight. I'm using a very tiny 25 gauge syringe tip. We have those on sale, severely discounted, and we also have the assorted syringes and tips pack on the site. And that there's even a section called, it might be called Deals or Besties. And the glue I'm using is a 1-part instant Ninja SuperGrip from SuperTite. And everything is 20% off using the code TikTok. And it's free shipping over $49.99. Yes, yeah, I agree. I would be scared to use logos too. And the cool thing about what we're doing as a company here, yes, we've been doing it for a very long time. And yes, we do get a lot of those corporate orders. And yes, we do, work for Nike directly. Yes, we do work for UGG. Yes, we work for Starbucks. Yes, we work for a lot of companies behind the scenes. And yes, we get them to send written permission to reproduce their logo. You must have it in writing from the actual corporation, an executive or whatever, not someone that worked, for 2 weeks as a contractor in the building and then they got someone's business card. That does not give them permission to use that logo. So, and the cool thing about that is those people in those companies, that when they start looking for custom work, they're going to go to your site. They're going to go to your Etsy. They're looking for, maybe a small company to do a few things with. And if they see that you're just full of LV logos and Mickey Mouse here and all that, they're not going to call you because they're like, well, this person's already abusing, you know, my friends down the hall at Disney. Their logo is all over the place. They're going to just do it the same thing to mine. So I've been told by very high up executives that I was chosen because I didn't have any of that in my my social media, my feed, all that stuff. So it's a very serious thing, and it can be, you know, I highly respect people that don't do it. So it's a good way to be. It's a good way to be. Confetti? Oh, we might be able to do confetti. That's a good summer color. Oh, that's coming. Don't you worry about confetti. Type in the, is it still listed on the site? I don't think it is. If it is, type in the notify me button. Yes. And you'll get that notification. Let's see. I don't know, your crystallized. Oh, this is a, so let me take that money. No, I'm kidding. This is a, like a rubberized, cup from Strata. I got them off Amazon, and I'm using a glue that loves this rubbery kind of material. It has to be a hard surface. It's not a flexible glue at all. Pardon me. And I did not have to sand this. I just alcoholed it off. And this glue loves this material. It's a very instant glue. It's 1 dot per stone, and I'm leaving the gaps on purpose. Look how tiny that dot of glue is. Did you see where I put it? Right here. See that dot of glue? It's so small. That's all you need for each stone. And I'm leaving these gaps purposely because I really want to see this beautiful matte background with all these beautiful shiny stones. And they're not really sparkling right now because I've got my like special filming lights on, so I don't have the shine in my eyeballs. All that sparkle in my eyeballs is, you know, it adds up. It's strain on my eyes. It's crazy. No headaches, right? And I just realized we have 179 of you in here. Thank y'all so much for coming to my live. I appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions. And I have another account as my own moderator, and I just put some kisses and hugs there. So if you guys wouldn't mind following me back there once I get to 1,000 followers on that account. And yes, I will follow you back on that account. I can have 2 different camera angles, so I can't wait for that. That should be fun. That should be kind of fun. But I am checking my size. Every stone, I kind of put it in the space I'm going for, and then I add the glue to make sure that's where I want to put it. So this process does take a little bit longer, even though you're going to use less stones, so it might kind of equal out the same as gluing other stuff. Is there a difference between Fusion Tack in the bottle and Fusion Tack in the tube? Not at all. Not at all. Let's see. Yes, Sarah, this you could totally use this glue for tumblers, but there's almost every other glue is easier, so I don't recommend it. You can, but I don't recommend it. Yeah. Yeah, 1 dot, it does take a different kind of time, but it's a different process, and that's the best option for this particular surface and this item. The name of the other account is the CrystalNinja Team. 1 second, I will put some little faces on here, so follow me on that one. There you go. Yes. And these are not epoxy cups. I don't do anything like that. I have 2-part epoxy glue sometimes, but I don't do any cups that spin. I got to do some at TumblerCon 2 years ago, but I never did any more after that because we stay so busy with all the stones. It's just not in my. There's no way I could add that to the schedule. There's just no way. I'm gonna go ahead and put one in here. But it was sure fun, and I can't wait to get to TumblerCon this year and the Great American Craft Expo in June before TumblerCon. Yeah, some good stuff. Yeah, Gem Tack is great on cups. It's totally strong enough. Yeah. You bet. It's totally strong enough. Yeah. You bet. And having a sale. 20% off. Use code TikTok, all one word, all caps. And it's free shipping over $49.99, of course. And give us a couple of days to fulfill the order because there's hundreds in the prompt right now. Hundreds. I know, right? This color, like, it's just a bunch of grays, but I'm here for the gray. I'm here for it. Look how beautiful that is. And it's not blurry like it has been for a couple of days. I'm so happy. And I've got 3 devices running right now, plus the normal stuff that's in this whole office. So, yay, I'm not all pissy about my camera today. Yay! Thank you. Spacing does take practice. I can even see on here where, like, I'm out of practice. But, like, I just did that. Dang it. Oh, it didn't stick. Okay. But this glue, if you do move it, you can see the glue. Dang it. So I don't want that to happen. But it happened. Let's do... I don't want that one there. That one's a little too big. There we go. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. Do you need a license to use fonts? Fonts... When you have free fonts, they're licensed for single use. I mean, it says in all the fine print of everything that you purchase. If you're purchasing something for resale, then actually you should have licensing. But fonts are tricky. Excuse me. I don't ever go to the free font sites because you can usually just get a virus from those. I don't want that. So I don't mind paying for fonts. I don't mind paying for all of our clip art whenever we do use it. Like, I do not mind ever paying for proper use fees of clip art or anything like that because as an artist, any artist can add their artwork to those sites and like that's supporting other artists. So, and fonts are designed by other artists too, so I don't ever mind purchasing any of our digital files. I think it's a huge thing. It's a good respect to give other artists. So I don't have a problem doing any of that. I know, black and gray is my favorite. Always bet on black. That's what my friend Wesley Snipes always told me. Always bet on black. Okay, I do. Yes, Rhinestone World is excellent for files and usage fees and all that stuff. Usage rights. He's very clear on what can and can't be done. So, yeah. Matt's the best. He might be mad at me this weekend. I'm taking his Pilar this weekend. Or this week, I guess. Starting Wednesday, she gets here. So she ain't working for him. She's working for me. She's going to be mine for a couple days. Maybe we'll send him a selfie. Like, ha, look at us not working for you. Ha. Just kidding. Just kidding. Right? Yes, most free font sites say they are for personal use only. That is so true. And then you can turn around and see everybody selling all the, look at my font, look where I got my font. And then there it is. And they're like, oh, this cup is for sale because I've got this free font on here. So yeah, it kind of, you know, as a business person, you know. Oh, on the green spot. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if he's going to go anywhere. I don't know. Matt was good at doing his trade shows. Excellent at the trade shows. So I'm not certain if he's going to do much of that any longer because he's live every night. I mean, every other night, I guess, or every night. So he might not have it in his schedule to be going anywhere. We're definitely not going to be doing a lot of shows, but I just had to do TumblrCon and then the Glitter Guys doing the Great American Craft Show. So I was like, okay, fine. These two, and then that's probably going to be it because we now have this massive, amazing space here. And yeah, I gotta pay rent here, so I can't be gallivanting across the states when I have a beautiful space here, you know? So I'll be staying home for a while too. I don't know. Why do you think people are so comfortable selling popular cups they could get in trouble for? I think it's just the thing where everyone thinks it's not going to happen to them. Like, some people don't wear seatbelts because they think they're not going to get in an accident. Some people, yeah, I don't know. They just think it's not going to happen to them. They don't respect the other. Because if you think about it, even though it's a corporate logo, someone designed that logo. Someone designed that thing. So when you're ripping off someone's logo, you're ripping off an artist. Even though it might be owned by a cajillionaire, that's not for us to say. So yeah, it's about respect to me, and I think it's very disrespectful to do something like that. So, but that's just my opinion, To gallivant to Tennessee, I hear you. Yeah, thousands of the FBI will for sure. Yeah, and it's just funny, like, they are watching. They are in the groups. I can promise you, they are in the groups. They do see. And they are preparing cases daily to crack down. And then it's going to be, oh, poor, woe is me. I'm just a mom and pop shop, and I was just trying to feed my family, blah, blah, blah. But doing all of that behavior, ripping off all those logos, I mean, those companies, they have families too. They have, yeah, it's just you can't cry a sob story when it says it everywhere. Don't do it. Don't do it. But they're going to cry a sob story. Yes. Come back home to visit. Mail me a king cake. Yes. Yeah, you don't have to mail me one because I can get them. And I shouldn't have them. That's a lot of sugar. And I would eat the whole thing. The whole thing. Yep. But that's sweet. Yeah, king cake is awesome. Veruca, this glue for tonight is Ninja SuperGrip. SuperGrip right there. And I'm using a very tiny 25 gauge syringe tip. We're having a huge sale on a lot of our syringe packets. This is the assorted syringe tips. It's got 5 pieces of the syringes and then 5 pieces of 3 sizes of the tips. So check those out. Everything's on sale. Plus, you can use your coupon code TikTok for 20% off. 20% off. Is the logo for the katana okay to cover? Of course. Of course it is. You can cover that up. Yeah. Of course you can. Is that going to fit right there? Yes. And yes, I am from Louisiana. Can you bling a designer bag without violating any terms or copyrights? So can you bling on any item that already has a logo or whatever? And the answer is actually up to, still, it's in the fine print of that owner of that designer bag or whatever. It might be in their fine print that you do not change the intellectual property of their item, period. It might be in their stuff. So if you go purchase a Tiffany necklace, right? And you go purchase a Tiffany bracelet, and you want the charm that's on the bracelet to be on the necklace, they will not switch that because it will violate their intellectual property. They designed that bracelet to be that way for a reason. So changing it is not what they're happy about. So when you embellish something, let's say you bought something from Tiffany and you embellish it, they may not like that and they may come after you. And that could be true with anything. It could totally be true with a Starbucks cup or with a Nike shoe or whatever. If they choose to come after you, they totally can. It'll be a different level of coming after you, but yeah, it's up to the owner. It really, really is. But that's a great question. That's a wonderful question to ask. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. We do plenty of stuff, but we also work for those different corporations. They've never mentioned it to me to not do it. So, but that does not mean it's okay. I am not a lawyer. You gotta get you a lawyer. Yeah. Would adding some ghost purple to this be too much? Just asked, is it enough for your... Oh, no, it would be beautiful. And I'm wondering now, why is it not in here? Oh, man. Oh, maybe because that purple ghost is in the other mix that we had. Maybe that's why. But no, it would be beautiful. It would be very beautiful. So yes, do that. Do that. Yes, I work with many directors at Nike. But they use us for a few things, and they have other artists. They do tons of production overseas. They do tons of stuff. Like, those are global companies, you guys. Global. So, yeah. This is looking kind of fun. Not too bad, not too bad. What time is it? Oh my god, it's almost 11 o'clock, y'all. I don't know how long we've been live, but I probably should tidy up in about the next 10 minutes and get on home, because I slept in till 9 a.m. this morning. But nope, I'm not sleeping in tomorrow. We have a lot of work to do here tomorrow. We have appointments all day long. All day long. So what does that leave them to create if you can't embellish things? Still, you could still do anything, but if you're going after the name brand stuff, like, yes, you can go to Walmart and get whatever kind of purse or candle holder or makeup brush or whatever, but when you're going after, name brand things to, emulate that luxury or something, then that's up to that name brand to like it or to not like it. And yeah, they'll probably never know, but what if they did? What if you were the one that they did? That's all. And I'm all about, what if? What if? What if? So, and then what if it was your dream to work for that company? You never know. They'll probably not call you if they see you're doing their stuff. Or they might love it, and then you get hired. Because it could be both. Because again, I am not a lawyer, so I'm not giving anybody any advice. But it's always good to study design, color theory, fonts, all of that, to be able to design your way through something and not have to rely on only, mimicking, only copying. Does the Kubaton and Tonto get a pattern? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, it's 150. Oof. Yeah, the Mickey Mouse ear cups, those are super cute, and I stay away from those because that's for sure not a licensed item from Disney. Now, if it was purchased from Disney or with licensing, well, then for sure. But yeah, my cup supplier is always trying to get me to buy those. And I'm like, yeah, how about not? Because, like, I would rather keep the projects that I have with Disney right now. Like, I'm not looking to, make $2 off a $4 cup to risk that. But they're super cute. They're super cute. Yeah, I do want the mat to show through. Yes. Yeah, the pattern is meant to not touch. I'm doing it on purpose because I want the matte coating to show. And with this particular glue, it's a very difficult to get the stones nice and tight because it's an instant glue. So if you don't push that stone where you want it, it might not get there, and then it's just a mess. It's a mess. So I use glue in one hand, and I'm using my other hand. I like to hold them a little bit before it cures. And so it's going to look pretty cool with this matte coating. I did not sand this at all. I did clean it with rubbing alcohol. But yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. And I think this is my end of my evening with you guys today. Oh, but there's 272 people. Ask me some questions, you guys. Come on, what you guys got? What do y'all want to see? Well, this is what you're going to see. So I guess I'll stay a few more minutes. A few more minutes. Oh, a patent. What did you say about that, Ethan? Does the Kubaton and Tonto? No, they're not going to get a patent. The Tonto is just an empty pencil filled with our synthetic wax. There's nothing proprietary about this. The Kubaton is through a partnership I have with Pilot Pens from Japan, and they are the designers of this tool. I'm only inserting my my wax, my synthetic wax. So no patents for these guys, but I'm super happy to gotten the deal with but for Pilot Pens, because I've loved this style for over a decade. So it's awesome to be able to have my amazing material in their amazing tool. So yeah, of course, yes, of course. How do you maintain the glue bottle that you got from me? So if you mean the precision glue bottle with the tip and the pin, I keep the glue filled. It's good to always kind of fill it up every couple of days. That way you're not squeezing it so hard. If you get a clog of any kind and it's like a lot of the clog, you can use your pin to kind of poke at that clog on the inside of it. Or you can get one of these little braces kind of cleaner and scrub that. You can get that all the way through that little nozzle and get that really clean. Yeah, for sure. And it's pretty easy to maintain. I love that bottle. Yeah, these are matte tumblers and they are on Amazon. Just look up Strata and you can tell they're like a dull kind of finish on them. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Let's see. Could you recommend SuperTite Fusion Tag? Yes, it's very good on tumblers for sure. I've started doing this in 2005. A long time. And my work anniversary was just last week. February 2nd was 17 years of doing this. 17 years. Yeah, and I did not sand it because of this glue. This actual glue loves this matte rubbery material. As long as it's a hard surface, not a flexible type rubbery material. So I did not sand this one. I know, right? Yeah, I don't know why people are comfortable selling stuff they shouldn't be. I have no idea. The Tonto is not refillable. Once it's gone, it is gone. You got to buy a new one. Yeah, that is a long time. I'm pretty old, you guys. When you started your business, did you give away things for free? I certainly did. I made gifts for things, ID badges, little makeup brushes, little compact mirrors, all in the name of practice and use to get your name out. That's exactly right. A lot of stuff I gave away, but keep track of all that. Keep photos and videos of everything you do so you can go back on that and look at it and see how you've advanced, or to see how you could still, practice and get better at that. But for sure, I gave away a ton of stuff. And then I made stuff for myself, like I would do my little sneakers or a headband or something. Always be wearing something that you possibly made, even if, because I'm not a blingy person, but, I'll do a bling headband or a couple of dots on a barrette or something like that. And people, they will see it, they'll, oh, that's super cute. And, oh, well, I made it. Here's my card. Always have your card on you. Or nowadays you got the QR codes or the whatever the cool kids today do, but now I just, with our company name, it's pretty easy to remember. CrystalNinja gets you where you got to go, and so I rarely pass out cards anymore. People usually instantly type in the site to see it or something, and they're like, "Oh wow!" I'm like, "Yeah," because it's always, "Oh yeah, my aunt bedazzles," and I'm like, "Yeah, you should Google me because I'm not your aunt." And then they're like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Yeah, how about that?" So you never know who you're talking to. You never know. A blinged headband. Do I have an example? I don't know that I do. Not in here. I ain't got nothing in my hair right now. I got too much hair for headbands these days. But, wait, maybe I have, CrystalNinja.com has all the supplies. Social media versus website. What do you think is best for a small business trying to get out there? All of the above. Yeah, hold my beer. I'm not your aunt's blinging. This is so true. See, you guys are getting to know me, huh? I might be smiling, but you know what I'm thinking. All right, what do I have? I think I can show you. Do I have some old stuff? Is there a headband in here? I think I broke it, but nope, there's no headband in here. might be out in the shop. But here's, so here's, do I have a year? I don't have this signed. I usually sign everything. Here's an example of the same exact glue and the same process on a leather. So remember how I said hard surfaces? This is a leather phone case, and it's probably, I don't know, iPhone, it's old, super old. So I like to do my own little samples and practice that spacing because I love to see that leather look through the beautiful sparkly Swarovski. Yeah, for sure. And that's the same glue, the Ninja SuperGrip. And that was before it was called that. It was just their SuperTite gel. But since it's now, well, that glue is kind of our glue, then it's good stuff. Let's see. This is just a bag of a bunch of broken stuff. Here's a cute little cross. I've probably done hundreds of these. Hundreds and hundreds of these guys. I don't even know what kind of phone this is. Back in the day when it was all cell phones. All cell phones. But, and then some people on the car videos that are going viral are saying, oh, this looks like my cell phone from 2008. And I always comment back, yeah, I probably made that too. But, yeah. So, yeah, this is just a bag of a bunch of crap, actually. So I'm not showing that. But, ouch. So, yeah, there's that. But what else can we do? Ouch. I'm falling off this bar stool. I'm so glad y'all can't see me falling off this bar stool. Oopsies. Yeah, I'm so happy with my camera. It looks so good. It looks so good. So here's the shuriken from the other night. And that goes on my other flower. They might be building that wall tomorrow. So that's what that looks like. Isn't that so fun? Isn't it crazy? It's crazy. Oh, I know, right? And I don't mind them talking all this smack. I just comment back because I get paid for every comment. So I'm like, bring it on, haters, bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, this is perfectly pink. There's still a few. Still a few. Awesome. Your razor. I know. I think there's a razor right here. Wait. I was like, this is just old, but let me see. Maybe let's have some nostalgia. Is that what was in this bag? Or was this one that Beth made? Yeah, no, it's actual. Yeah, because I had to buy all these damn dummy phones. I think Beth made this one. This is years old. But isn't that beautiful? All tiny stones. Super tiny stones. Years old. Look at this one. All size 5s. She's crazy. That's from Beth Wade. My friend Beth Wade. Years and years old. And another. She likes them small stones. And I loved them too, but I fell out of love with them. This was a fun one. I liked doing that little guy. That was part of this company, Spigen or Spigen, I don't know how you say their name. I liked their phone cases. They had like inserts and stuff. It was cool. And then here's one, a cosmetics company wanted me to match their something or other. And then this was a broken one. Broken one. I know, right? So fun. And then this one I used to work for other bling companies as well. So this was when I worked for, I think Let's Crystal It. And so I even, that was the order number. I put my initials, I put the date on it. And this one probably came back because it broke or something. Or they returned it for something else. But it's been in a bag, so it's pretty rough. But sometimes when they have these two face plates, then they will break. That front plate one always broke, so we stopped using those ones. But yeah, razors were so fun. They were so tiny. I miss my sidekick. I wish I had kept some of those for sure. Yeah, I don't know what that case was. Maybe it was a Zune. I don't even know. But that was fun, huh? That was fun. Let's see. Oh, I guess I'll just walk y'all around for a minute before I go. Oh, I'm plugged in. Let's unplug. Ouch. So we have the little color chips, and this is what I like to do with them. So now I have 3 other boards I need to make, but the little color chips, you can buy these little sparkle wall panels, I guess, or whatever they're called, and then I take the little nail out and put these little tiles, and then now I can totally see all of our colors and do like a little matching. If I have to match something, then I sure can. Yes, right? I know, so that was an Ed Hardy look without copying Ed Hardy, because I was also working for another company that did have licensing for Ed Hardy. So yeah, it's all within the parameters of the look and feel, but not to copy. I don't really have anything up in here. This is just all the stones. Oh, I have to finish this guy one day. That's Volcano, my favorite color. My little fat ninja. Right? Get in there. He don't really stand up good. There he is. Okay, good. What else? That's all I have for you guys right now. Besides some fruit, some glass fruit, and or cups and stuff for tonight. But yeah, this is nice. Can I turn flash on from here without hanging up? No, it doesn't really let me, huh? Or no flash during lives, maybe that's why. I don't know. But the fruit is just from Michael's Arts and Crafts or Hobby Lobby. I forget where she got them from. But isn't it fun? And we'll get a nice bowl for out in the office. It won't focus on this because now it knows I wanted it to focus. But this is awesome. Your sister won a Crystal Apple Award for school. Oh, how wonderful. Yeah. For sure. Michael's Arts and Crafts, Hobby Lobby. I mean, Amazon has them too, but we just walked over, or she went over and got them. This is the green apple on here. So I was trying to show a contour fill. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I made some wavy lines in the design. And so just following those lines and then sometimes using different sizes to make those lines is a great way to do a contour fill when, you don't want to do honeycomb or you can't do sprinkle. You can just keep outlining over and over again. And then we did have a really good example of that is on my turtle. I'll have to find the real one. It's a phone case I did years ago. Actually, this is from a laptop that I did. So contour fill is when you have, whatever size stones, and this is just a printout, an old printout. Oh, sorry. My finger always gets on the speaker. Sorry about that. Contour fill. So this whole beak is all the same direction. It's not a honeycomb, but I'm outlining and putting a little bit of space in between those stones, and that gives negative space to create that motion and that movement. So this is your contour fill. And then again, under his little flipper, I used bigger stones to kind of change that design or that feel. And then over here, the shadow of his flipper goes this direction. And then he has texture here. And then in the water. And see, I'm laughing at these swirls. I'm like, I'm way better now. But look how much difference I've done in, 15 years. Because I think this was like 2 years in. 2 years in my practice. Even his neck. His wrinkly neck has different directions to separate them from his face, and then his turtle shell was awesome too. So, yeah, I'll have to find that actual piece, and I think those are 3s in his eyes. They were so tiny, but this is a big printout compared to what it was. Good stuff, you guys. Good stuff. And what else? I don't know. I have to work on this. I got this side chiseled off. I did not like how those glass tiles were laid in, so I chipped them all off, and I got to get that glue off as well. But I'll work on this in my spare time, maybe so. Okay, guys, it is after 11 o'clock, and if you're in the mood to shop, knock yourself out. CrystalNinja.com. Use code TikTok for 20% off until, I guess, Tuesday, and it's free shipping over $49.99. What else? Check out the deal section or the besties section. I forget if it's named, but I changed the name of it for besties today, and I don't know if it refreshed. So find that clearance section. All the syringes are marked down. And the mixes are also on sale, the ones we have in stock. So there's a few more of the Perfectly Pink, and I marked it down, plus 20% off. Tons of this beautiful orange, the haiku. Yes. Hey, Sharon, I just now saw your name. Hello. You're so welcome. And the Yari, the beautiful yellow. And I have a yellow cup, I think. Yeah, this is what y'all are going to be seeing. I got, oh yeah, look, got pink and blue. Look at that salmon color and that yellow. That's what we're doing with this same glue, with that same technique. I'm convinced y'all are going to try this technique and love it. Right? All right, guys, thank y'all so much. I'm going to get home, and I'm going to see y'all next time. I don't know when. I have to pop up like a ninja, right? I'll put that back in my little cup, my little ninja work tray, and now I can carry my whole kit over and organize that. So, got to get you a ninja work tray. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank y'all so much for visiting with me tonight. Bye. Stay sparkly.